Phil, now the Shabeen is a folk punk band that hails from Cape Town. The band is made up of singer-songwriter Jon Shaban and double bass backing vocalist Ryan McArthur. Each musician, as you would have witnessed, brings their own flair and flavour to the music, adding to the uniqueness and their very fresh sound. We catch up with them. They're here in studio. Guys, thank you much for joining me.
Morning.
Where does this name come from? Because when you see the Shabeen, you think, oh, okay, that's going to be interesting. And then the two of you rock up.
Well, my surname is Shaban. And when the band originally started, it was kind of an idea of forming a backing band for my solo material. But after we played a couple of gigs, we quickly realized that we wanted to actually
There's something magical,
Yeah, we wanted to take the band and make it our own kind of project. You know, we wanted to separate the repertoire. So I've got my solo repertoire, and then we've got a different repertoire. And the Shabeen just seemed like a pretty apt name, so people can still associate myself with the band. And yeah, we wanted something that was quirky and fun and South African, and so we came up with the Shabeen.
Talk about that quirkiness and fun. There is an element of freshness to it, and you wouldn't expect that from a guitar and a double bass. You just wouldn't. But somehow you guys have made it work. What is the formula here, right?
I think the uniqueness is that we grew up in listening to a lot of punk bands, you know, like Hog Hoggity Hog and Fuzzagish.
Yeah, I remember them. Yeah.
And we really love that high energy DIY, sort of in your face kind of music where it's like we've got something to say, this is what we're about. But we chose to express that through acoustic instruments because we thought that had a nice, almost more like genuine feel to it. So I think it's the fusion of that really high energy music, while played on acoustic instruments, gives it quite a unique flavour.
And then, not to mention, but your voice, the harmonies between the two of you, that balance, does that come easy? Was it an instant chemical relationship between the two of you vocally?
No, I don't think
something,
so.
Was it just...
Ryan and I have been playing music together for a good 13, 14 years now. With previous bands, the Shabeen is only about 3 years old. But in our previous bands, neither of us used to sing. We just kind of
we slowly started singing more.
Yeah, we started singing more and more. And I was always in choirs and stuff when I was at school and things like that. But I only ever started playing and singing by myself maybe 2011. And Ryan's just learned how to sing since we started the band, really. And just we've been practicing a lot, and our harmonies and stuff like that. That's something that we work a lot on. It doesn't really come naturally, you know what I mean?
And even the album is out now, right? And it came out in February.
Yeah, so we launched
Focus
that 27th of February. We launched it in Cape Town, and then we hit the road straight away. And we've been on the road since. And we've got 2 more days to go, and then we go back to Cape Town.
I always find this kind of band interesting because right now people are doing one thing and then you guys come in with something brand new. What has the reaction been to the music? My director loves it, everybody loves it. They're tapping along to this.
It's been really great. Like John said, we've been on tour for almost an entire month, and we've been around Gauteng, and we've been around KwaZulu-Natal, done some festivals. We've gone down to Kimberley and Bloem and Middelburg and all over, and people really relate to it, and I think it's we bring a lot of genuineness to the stage, and we're very real, and we like to interact with the crowd, and some of our gigs have been in little bars where there's 20 people, and some of them are on big festival stages, and no matter where it is, we really engage with the crowd. And
talking about that engagement, what is it about the lyrics? Your lyrics are very striking. It's not only catchy, but it's striking.
Yeah, well, we made a very conscious decision with this band to try and be as honest and deliver a very direct message, and we try and make our stuff very easy to relate to. We want people to take something away from the show, and we're not here to mess around. We want to say what we want to say. I think that kind of comes across like the folk punk part about it. Punk is historically known for saying what they want to say and sticking to their message and beliefs and stuff like that. And that's something we feel very strongly about as well.
There's a sense of nostalgia with your music because I also hear influences, and maybe I'm wrong here, but I also get this feeling when I watch you guys like Simon and Garfunkel, and I think of all those kind of really good elements that made folk really big back in the day.
Yeah. Those guys are one of my favorite songs ever written is a Simon and Garfunkel song. I would definitely say that
we do a cover of the Simon and Garfunkel song.
I'd definitely say they have inspired us along the way.
Okay, so you're traveling the country, the album is out. What are you singing about? You're honest, but what are you singing about? Why are people relating to your music?
I think we sing about personal experiences that are kind of general, if that makes sense. I mean, something that's happened to us, but you can we put it out there on a broader scale. So I mean, things happen to people all the time that you know, you talk about, you tell stories about, you engage with your friends about, and those kind of things are, you know, are all on a general scale, you know, and I think that's kind of what we're trying to deliver as well. We're friends, you know, we're not just bandmates. We've been doing this for a long time together, and the message that we deliver, I think, like, you know, it's appropriate to like our relationship and how we're trying to put things forward to other people.
Ryan, you're going to have a lot of new fans this morning. Where can people get hold of you? Where can they follow you? What's the band up? What's next for the band?
The best way to get hold of us is probably Facebook or our website, theshabeen.com. And there's links to everything else. You know, we've got Twitter, we've got 2 music videos so far up on YouTube, and the best place to buy the album as a digital download is Bandcamp, so theshabeen.bandcamp.com.
Okay.
And yeah, from now on we head back to Cape Town, do some shows there, and then we're doing a tour in Europe.
Well, congratulations, guys. It seems like you're doing amazing work. Okay, it's the Shabeen in studio with us, Jon Shaban and Ryan McArthur, and they're still with us for a couple of more performances. We've got 2 more coming from them. Let us know what you think about the band. It's Morning Live at SABC. Don't see it today. We take an ad break. You don't go anywhere.
Throw my soul into the sea. Watches it dissolve. Strength ain't what it seems.